Good everyone. I spoke yesterday about how financial ratios, which incorporate ratios on the P&L and the balance sheet, can assist the electrical contractor as the employer to figure out if their business is going well or if it's not. But a question for today is, how often do you look at your P&L to get a sense of where your business is going? I'm not even saying balance sheet, but just your P&L. Because the typical way in which this works is that during every quarter you'll have your BAS, and so your accountant will prepare the BAS returns. I imagine if people are cluey and want to have a good handle on the business, they'll look at that BAS, they'll be able to understand the ins and outs and see where the business is heading. But I know a lot of people who will look at the BAS, rely on the accountant, sign that off, send it through, and so there's no real focus on the ins and outs of effectively the reflection of how the business is going. So two things. Firstly, whatever your accountant prepares, ultimately, I hope you do realize it's your responsibility. So if the tax office came and knocked on your door, you can't actually say that, look, it's my accountant that prepared it, so please go after my accountant. For a start, you need to have a good handle on what's happening to the numbers via your P&L, and through that your BAS, which is really the cash component of the P&L, which is on an accrual basis. So it's your responsibility to see if that's accurate or not. But the other aspect is that use some of those ratios that I conveyed yesterday and just do some quick counts and see how your business is tracking, because it's much better that you pick this up as it's going, rather than when the shit hits the fan, or on relying on I guess everything going okay. So my advice for any business owner is, have a look at your P&L, keep a handle on the ins and outs, and that's how you're going to be involved in a very successful business, and it's going to be worth your while with all of the effort, the trouble, the blood, sweat and tears that you're going through in running a business.